From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the news blast for this hour. Philadelphia Gay News is reporting that as much as resources are available to staff in these times, it feels like it's never enough, said Mary Evelyn Torres, Executive Director of Action Wellness, which primarily serves those living with or at risk for HIV/AIDS, who underlined that she's now thinking about what she can do to offer more tangible support to her team. How do we do more within the limits we have while also understanding how tough these times really are? Many of the staffers at Action Wellness live at the intersection of multiple marginalized experiences. They might be LGBTQ plus and also people of color, immigrants, and those with undocumented family members or people with lived experiences of poverty. She said they're often drawn to the work because they want to make a difference, but they burn out. It's really hard to get people to commit to this work, she noted, adding that medical case management and direct service workers often see high turnover as the work itself is difficult, with stress that people often carry home for pay that just can't equate to possible earnings at for-profit companies or corporations. But because local nonprofits that center LGBTQ plus and otherwise marginalized people are often run by those who also feel pulled toward serving others, leaders are sometimes able to cultivate a more supportive or authentic and community oriented environment than what employees might experience in corporate settings. One of the ways to support employees, she underlined, is to listen to staff suggestions about improving workplace dynamics or about better serving clients. For instance, Action Wellness recently opened a snack cabinet for clients because people are often hungry when they show up to appointments. Torres said it's important to have mechanisms in place for people to air their concerns and seek support when needed. She's also trying to increase awareness and encourage use of employee assistance programs and the organization's online wellness hub. But, she underlined, it's equally important for employees to know that people in executive leadership roles understand their concerns and can call attention to the challenges that face those who do nonprofit grunt work, especially the difficulties facing those who serve marginalized people within this hostile political climate. Torres often reminds her team members that coming into work is an act of resistance. And we are not alone, she said about nonprofit leaders needing to share their challenges with each other and work together to not only better serve their communities, but also to serve their employees. That experience of togetherness is not often shared among corporate leaders. In the nonprofit world, it's not every man for themselves. There's strength in that too, she said. What has also been key for us is a focus on our patients and an understanding that we are all in this together, working to care for the community that Mazzoni Center has served for the past 4 decades, said Simon Trowell, interim CEO at Mazzoni. Our approach is concentrated on external collaborations and external scanning to proactively understand and, where possible, mitigate political and social risks, said Trowell, echoing a point Torres also made about continuing to be vocal advocates for queer and marginalized communities. We are also emphasizing proactive and timely communication and transparency to help ensure that our team members are hearing about potential issues in our organizational response in real time, he said, explaining that he aims to share information about a variety of issues, including the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, we call it BUBBA, increased ICE and anti-immigration activity, federal funding cuts, the impact of Supreme Court decisions, and more. Communications include same-day messaging for urgent issues, weekly updates to the entire organization, and monthly all-staff meetings in addition to the regular team and one-on-one meetings that might otherwise take place. A focus on health and well-being, while it has always been part of our culture, has only grown in recent months, he added. The organization hosts a health fair for staff in June and is planning another for September. To learn more about what other organizations are doing for their employees, you can read the rest of the article on our Facebook and Blue Sky accounts. You can also listen to PEP Radio on Alexa. Simply tell your device, Alexa, Play PEP Radio. That's the news blast for this hour. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.